Hello, if you are a small business owner, an entrepreneur, a solopreneur, and the topic of your business finances is just overwhelming, causes anxiety, you want to disconnect from it or just avoid it altogether, I am here to help you change the way you think about your business finances. Because when it comes to managing your money, your finances are more than just numbers. They're actually the foundation of your vision and your growth and your impact. So when you want to build a sustainable and profitable business, you have to embrace finances and transform your approach to strategy, having clarity and confidence so that your business decisions allow you to thrive in alignment with your purpose and goals. That is what we are going to do. If you don't know me, welcome. My name is Kristen, and I am the founder of Illuminated Finance. So this is a fractional CFO service where we focus on education, clarity, strategy, and mindset. All of those pieces work together to help heart-centered entrepreneurs like you build aligned wealth and lasting success in your business. So today we're diving into a topic that could completely transform the way that you think about business finances: the critical difference between profit and revenue, and why cash flow plays a major role. Understanding these concepts is the key to scaling your business efficiently and intentionally. So grab a notebook, because this is the financial clarity that you didn't know you needed. So first, let's define the terms of profit versus revenue. Many entrepreneurs use them interchangeably. You probably see that all over online of, I have $100,000 month. And it's a mistake to think that revenues and profits are the same. This is where businesses fail because they're just going for revenue. So let's start with the definitions. Revenue is the total income that your business earns from selling your products or services. So think of it as the top line number. Your gross revenue is your gross sales. So profit is what's left after all your expenses are deducted. And so this is your bottom line. And honestly, that bottom line is what matters most, right? Your revenue minus your expenses equals profit. And while when you're starting, there are lots of investments that are worthwhile to make, if long-term you don't make a profit, that is why so many small businesses go out of business. So it's really important to have a strategy that keeps profit front line. So again, here's the thing. A business can generate a ton of revenue and still not be profitable if their expenses are too high. We see this a lot with businesses that scale too fast. Like I was following a company online that makes those cold plunges, right? And I've been thinking about buying one. I haven't bought one yet, but obviously this company had shown up in my world online. And then they announced that they were going out of business. And this is because when you scale so quickly, and maybe I don't know their story, right? But maybe they spent a lot of money on ad spend, and there's so much cost to the actual products that they have to make and shipping. There's so many pieces that go into it that their expenses were too high to stay in business, and they were heartbroken. And we see that with small businesses all of the time. So when your focus is solely on hitting those revenue numbers, like you want to get to the 100K or the 500K or the $1 million mark, but you don't know your expenses or profitability, you are leaving money on the table, you're leaving your peace of mind on the table, and you are leaving the future of your business on the table. Now, I do want to add one comment there that revenue is super important. Revenue is a proof of concept. So when you do see those kind of statements online of, oh, I built a business that has $10,000 a month, $100,000 a month, that is super relevant because it's a proof of concept. So as we are building our businesses, I am not saying to not pay attention to revenue. It's very important. And in the beginning, because you need to make investments to grow your business, the profit might not be there on the front end, but it is the long-term strategy and the knowledge of the difference that will help you long-term in making sure that you are creating a profitable business. Now, let's add another super important layer, and that is cash flow. This one tricks people up and they don't realize that they really want to track their cash flow. But it is so important because even if your business is profitable on paper, poor cash flow can sink your operations. You want to be on top of where your money is moving. So cash flow is the movement of money in and out of your business, in and out of your bank accounts. So it's what allows you to invest in growth, in marketing, to build a team, to keep the lights on literally, or to keep your website running. And when you don't pay attention to cash flow, this is how things can get sideways really quickly. So again, a positive cash flow means that you have more money coming in than going out. So that gives you room to breathe. And a negative cash flow means that you're spending more than you're bringing in, even if you're technically profitable. So without a clear understanding of looking at your cash flow and knowing where it's going, it's just very easy to feel like you're scrambling to cover the bills, commitments, people that you have to pay, even when revenue is high. So this is a super important one to learn to prioritize. So this is where the knowledge and the clarity and the strategy all come together. Because if you want to grow your business, even if you're a solopreneur, and if you want to scale your business, you have to know your intention there. You want to know whether that means like growing revenue, hiring a team, launching new offers. And you need a solid handle on your profit margins in your cash flow in order to make those smart and aligned and sustainable business decisions. So let's say that you have a business that earns $500,000 in revenue and spends $450 in expenses. So that leaves you with this $50,000 profit. It's not bad, right? But what if that revenue doesn't hit your account until 90 days from now, and your expenses are due next week? So this is why it's important to know that profit on paper and cash flow coming through are not the same thing. And you need to know both of them to make these smart decisions. So how do you start? Here are the 3 steps that you can implement starting right now. Number 1, start tracking everything. It's so easy. Like, there's incredible bookkeeping software programs out there, and you can work with a professional to do that, to monitor revenue, expenses, and cash flow in real time. And that gives you the data that you need to make decisions. If you are a solopreneur and you don't have the revenue yet to justify hiring professional help, you can do this in a spreadsheet. It is very, very simple. You just start to track every metric in your business. Secondly, you want to set profit goals, not just revenue goals. So instead of just focusing on, I want the $10,000 a month, I want the $100,000 a month, decide how much profit you want the business to make. Decide how much money you want to take home. Then you reverse engineer your revenue and expenses to hit that target. There are nuances within that. If you are expanding, if you are growing, maybe you give up some of that profit for a period of time, but you should know your big picture profit goal. This is where owning a business is so different from working in corporate. In corporate, your take-home pay is your pay, right? Whereas when you launch your own business, depending upon how big you get, if you are in the earlier stages, a true smaller business, then your profit could be your solopreneur take-home pay. Or as you scale a business, then you create an owner payout line. So these are things to know. So number one, track everything. Number two, set those profit goals. And number three is you've got to create a cash flow forecast. This is a roadmap. It is your blueprint showing you when money will come in and out. And that helps you plan ahead and avoid those financial surprises. And remember, you can't manage what you don't measure. Clarity is power. And this is where your mindset actually really comes into play. A lot of small business owners and entrepreneurs, they just shy away from digging into their numbers because it feels overwhelming. Or maybe you're even afraid of what you'll find when you dig in. And I totally get it. I have felt that way as well. But shifting your mindset from that fear-based scenario into empowerment is a game changer for your business and for your peace of mind. When you see your finances as your foundational tool for growth, not a source of stress, it's a tool, and you unlock the ability to make decisions confidently and intentionally. And this is truly one of the most important things to hold on to, that money isn't just numbers. Money is energy. So when you align your financial strategy with your mindset, scaling and growing to the level that you want to be, that's right for you and your energy, it becomes not just possible, but it becomes inevitable. So if you have been focusing on revenue alone, or feeling stuck in the chaos of cash flow, or just avoiding knowing really where your finances are altogether, let this be your wake-up call. This is your opportunity to empower yourself with financial clarity. Understanding profit and cash flow isn't just about survival. It's about scaling with intention and building a business that supports your vision. So, if you found this helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe for more videos, share in the comment below what was the most helpful for you. And if you are ready to take control of your finances with a strategic advisor like myself, please check out my Illuminated Finance CFO services. It is designed for heart-led entrepreneurs just like you. Let's scale your business with clarity, strategy, purpose, and aligned intention. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.